Alright, hello everybody, I am Godrekefalcer, and welcome to my Surreal corner of Minecraft. That's kind of the new game that or the new name that I gave this. And basically, it's Thursday, and Thursday means Minecraft here on my channel. So, we are deep inside the mine that I have created, and it has been challenged, or I have been challenged, to find diamonds. So I'm going to start working towards that process, and as I do that, I'll go ahead and give you all the gaming news that I found, or I found interesting. So let's go ahead and start. For you Call of Duty fans out there, we have Black Ops 3. Obviously, that is now being revealed, and apparently April 26th, it will start being revealed. And I have been told it resembles Deus Ex very closely, kind of curiously close. And if you have ever played the Deus Ex games, they are really good. I enjoy them a lot. And a new one of those is coming soon too, so maybe they'll compete, maybe there'll be similarities, hopefully there'll be differences. Honestly, I haven't been a Call of Duty fan for a while now. Man, I loved Modern Warfare when that came out, the original one, before they made the first, the second, and then like the one that they just called Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That's really complicated process, but ooh, what's this? Some kind of gray gem. Alright, yeah, but we'll move on from there. Let's go ahead and talk about the new Batman game. There's going to be a new Batman game. I imagine it'll be on PC as well as both consoles, but it's very demanding right now, so that may restrict it a little bit on the consoles. And I have been told and seen that the minimum RAM required on a PC to play this game, it's just the minimum required. You can get away with a little less, but they actually recommend to use 6 gigabytes of RAM, which is a lot. This game is going to be very demanding of your computer, and it may restrict the consoles, like I was saying. But let's move right into the next part. Killing Floor 2. Yeah, it looks really good. I've seen a couple YouTubers play it already. I don't personally own it. I might buy it. I might play it with some people. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I played the original one, and if you guys don't know what Killing Floor is, it's basically waves of zombies that you have to fight off. It's like Nazi zombies, except gorier, and the enemies are a lot more difficult, and they vary pretty greatly. It's a lot of fun, just in general. It's kind of expensive for what it is right now, so maybe if it gets a little cheaper, you guys could consider that. But it's basically like Call of Duty Zombies, but more difficult. And a little laggier, of course, just because you run around a much larger area. You can kind of fortify positions, but not nearly as... Not nearly as much, basically. It's a lot more free roam, and you have to run around and resist things and avoid giant evil zombies with chainsaw arms. Normal game stuff. Normal game stuff. And let's move into the next thing. For those of you who make Skyrim mods or know about Skyrim mods, you can actually now sell Skyrim mods on the Steam market, which I thought was very interesting, because there's some really greatly made mods out there, but you can actually make money off of them now, which is pretty crazy. Seems like we've hit dirt. That doesn't seem right to me. Maybe we'll make a side path off this way. But yes, Skyrim mods. So for Elder Scrolls Skyrim, you could basically sell mods now. Who knew? I imagine they might get a little, how do you say, porny, maybe? I don't know. All those games with the mods end up being really sexualized from what I've seen in all the Skyrim mods. And hopefully that doesn't end up like this and you basically just buy porn in Skyrim, which it'll probably happen. I won't like it. I'll resist it. I don't technically play Skyrim on my computer. I have played it multiple times on my computer before, as well as on the Xbox. But it gets pretty old. I personally liked Oblivion the best, but I haven't got a chance to play Morrowind personally. I was told that is by far the best. It's just, it's aged a little bit, and it's a really big folder. Like, the file itself is massive because the game is just gigantic. And it looks like we're hitting dirt right here, so we may want to just move on and get deeper. We don't want to be hitting this dirt, I'm pretty sure. So we'll keep going down. But let's switch to the next thing. If anybody has ever played the Overlord games, I know I have, because they were pretty Xbox specific. I think they were for the other consoles, but I think they originally came out for the Xbox console. And Overlord and Overlord 2 are out, and I have played both of those. And if you don't know what it is, you're basically like a demon king, and you control a bunch of minions, and you kind of have to run them around in a pick-em-in fashion, in large groups to do activities and carry things, and it's not bad. I enjoyed it quite a bit, and you have different types of little minions, like fire, water, elemental minions to help you out to do certain things. But anyway, apparently Overlord is coming out with a multiplayer game where you can be the minions. So it's probably going to be a mini game kind of thing. I'm afraid it's going to end up like the Rabbits game. I don't remember what they're called, the crazy little rabbits, and you just have like mini games like Mario Party but with minions and Overlord. It's possible. I hope it doesn't end up like that. Those games definitely ruin friendships, but they're not bad games. Alright, so let's go on to the next thing. There's a lot of stuff today. So there's new Mad Max game has started to come out. The teaser trailer is out, and everybody's really hyped up about it. I've seen it. It looks really great. All kinds of monsters, all kinds of guns, all kinds of killing, and if you're a Mad Max fan, I'm sure you'll get it, because they take a long time to make, but boy, are they good. Lots of shooting, lots of gore, and hopefully that's for all consoles. And that moved me right into the next topic. I just wanted to mention real quick that the PS4 has actually gotten cheaper. In competition with the Xbox One, that decreased in price. The PS4 has now dropped. I don't know by how much. It probably depends on where you live. But feel free to check that out. I'm interested in getting a PS4 eventually, but we'll see how that goes. I think only for PlayStation exclusives would I get it. I'm a major Kingdom Hearts fan, and I'm not talking about the DS or the Game Boy versions. Don't even mention those. I'm talking about the original Kingdom Hearts 1, Kingdom Hearts 2 for the PlayStation. Those are fantastic. So I may get it for that exclusive, as well as Bloodborne. I might get it just for Bloodborne. Because like I said in the last episode, that may or may not come out for the PC. Now switching into Bloodborne news, apparently there is a new update, a big new update, where supposedly the loading screens will be decreased greatly. They have optimized the game probably a bit more. I don't think it would be extreme at this point, and they'll optimize it even more over time. But apparently the loading screens were just killing people, and the next update will support that, and it will make it much better for people. So that's always good, but like I said, I don't own that game yet. Hopefully I may end up with a PlayStation 4 eventually, and I'll get Bloodborne and Kingdom Hearts. And we'll move on to the Wii U. Oh boy, I don't think we ever talk about the Wii U. I don't personally own a Wii U. I've kind of wanted one for family purposes for a while, and they're pretty interesting. Definitely good for party games and things. And Wii U. So they're coming out with an open world Wii U version of the RPG Xenoblade Chronicles. It'll be the 10th one, so it'll be Xenoblade Chronicles X. Apparently that is now showcasing on Friday, April 24th. So if you guys want to check that out whenever that is showcased, I believe it's on Twitch, and I believe it's on the creator's channel, the creator of Xenoblade, and probably multiple other sites will be streaming it as well. But I think that's about all the news we have for today. Oh, nope, I was wrong. There's one more thing. One more very interesting thing. For those of you out there with Grand Theft Auto 5, or thinking about getting Grand Theft Auto 5, this may persuade you to get it. Well, if you've ever played any of the old Grand Theft Autos, you know modeling was a major thing. Apparently, modeling is now coming to, you guessed it, GTA 5. Modeling, if you don't know what that is, it's kind of a character customization fashion where you could basically become different things. And a lot of the old GTAs, you could become horses and giraffes and drive around in cars and shoot people, and it was very interesting. I'm sure if you're into YouTube, you've seen people do this once in your lifetime at least. If not, feel free to check that out. There's some really great videos like that. Video Game Donkey did a really good one like that, and I think PewDiePie did back in the day. But apparently they're bringing modeling to where you can actually become an animal in-game. I would imagine this is online as well, but maybe not. I know you can become deer and horses right now, as well as cats and things. You could just become a cat and wander around someone's house and be a cat, or whatever you want to do. I don't know. I think it's just like a simulation right now, where you kind of go in your environment as a cat, instead of, let's say, free roaming, going out and shooting somebody online because you are a cat. I think I have blocked myself up here. But yeah, so that's pretty interesting stuff. But let me see what I got here. So we got some flint. I got quite a bit of iron ore, lots of cobblestone, diorite, I don't know what that's for, andesite, no clue, and granite. Alright, so interesting stuff. But we're getting there. Hopefully, all I know is I have to dig down about as far as I can get, and then once I hit that point I will start digging in different directions. I think diamonds are more widely seen near the center of the earth, which gets to the obsidian, which we can't break, but that's okay. We just need to get there. We don't need to break it. But anyway, I think that's about all for this episode. We mentioned a lot of things today. And feel free to check back next Thursday. I plan on doing this every Thursday. And if you want to recommend that I build something, which I'm still working on the tree house that's made of trees, and the farmhouse, which is going to be over here. Yeah, just recommend that, or any other games you want me to play or check out. Also, any other gaming news that I missed, feel free to let me know. I'm always interested in learning new things about gaming, basically. But that looks like that's about it. Thank you for joining me on this Thursday for Surreal News, and yeah, and naturally I will see all of you in the next video or next Thursday. Feel free to come back. And naturally, bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.